Hey guys, this is King Crab Zero. I'm going to be streaming for you today some American Truck Sim. Give me a second here. I realize I forgot to turn off my volume in the background. Okay, there we go. And today's mission or goal is going to be trying to finish out the holiday missions. And then also buying, one or two more garages and, getting them filled up with trucks and drivers. So let me get into this. Okay. And then those are external contract jobs. Let's go like this. Look for gifts. I'm just going to go with the shorter ones just to make things a little bit easier. That way we can get all of them out of the way. Also, I realized when I silence the volume on that, I kind of didn't choose the right window here to preview. So give me 1 second on that. Okay, cool. And then let's see, it looks like, let's see if there's one that gets us somewhere else. Let's do this one. We've done a lot to Jackson, so let's see if we can do some to Twin. Maybe that'll take us to Jackpot or something. So that's a little bit longer. Actually, let's do one out to Nampa here. There's a few different places that can take us, so we might have some options, and they'll all still be fairly short, so not going to be too repetitious, I hope. But let's load in. I'm going to turn down my mouse sensitivity really quick. And here we go. Well, now here we go. Took a second to load on me there. Actually, you know what? I didn't think of this the last time, but obviously this is where I would have finished off. It's kind of funny that, like, the delivery place for, like, a whole bunch of gifts was, like, a construction type of place, or a industrial equipment type of place. Because, you would think, like, it'd be maybe some place that would, have more gifts or something, like a store. But maybe I'm giving the gifts to the people there at the heavy equipment depot or whatever. I don't know. I actually didn't see what all they had, but I think they have heavy equipment there. We're just going to go for this one. Okay, cool. I feel like this is a bad place to get out of here when you have like a computer in front of you. Because he sure took his sweet time, pulling out. Which is funny because, like, when it comes to the computer, making decisions, a lot of times they'll make decisions that aren't necessarily great. So, like that, there's no reason for them to stop there since they had right of way, but they were all stopping, so figure I'll take advantage of that. One lead to go to waste. Okay, we should be slowed down. Oh man, I was about to be like, real old there. Just driving with my turn signal on for miles. Gonna get past this guy. And let's see, okay. I just want to take a brief look at what our fuel and sleep situation was, but it looks like we're pretty much full on fuel and our sleep situation's pretty good, so no complaints about that. It means that we can just probably rocket out a few missions before we have to refuel and get some sleep in. See, I could always go into the settings and turn off the need to sleep in this game. Yeah, at that point, we just assume that our driver is on like you know, Adderall or a whole bunch of ephedra or deathly amounts of caffeine. Oh man, it was about to be green too. Man, which way is this train coming from? Okay, there we go. I always find the length of trains in this game to be kind of comedic because they're so short. Also, in this game, when there's the arms down like that, it puts up an invisible wall. Which I had thought that the invisible wall disappeared as soon as, you know, the train passed and they started going up, but apparently not. I got a little bit of damage for that. Okay, I had to back up a little bit, couldn't see the light there. Yeah, that's something that I feel somewhat realistic, not being able to see the light of the light, because the overhang of the front of the vehicle. I have that problem in my car sometimes too, like if the lights are a little bit too high or the stopping point it has is a little bit too close to the light, like a lot of times it'll be like, oh man, I got to bend far forward to see it. I would say it's like a disadvantage of being somewhat tall. Like, I wouldn't really say I'm that tall, but just maybe somewhat. Because yeah, like, I've experienced that in several different types of cars. Especially if they sit the seat up a little bit higher. Like, I like when you can drop your seat pretty low, because that's always pretty nice. Though in this game, like, when I was trying to get the seating position, to be reasonable, like, I feel like if you try to drop it low enough where you can see lights, like, the dash is too far in your view, and then, like, if you're trying to make sure you don't see over or that you don't have the dash, like, obstructing your view, it's, like, really hard to see the lights at that point. It's kind of catch-22 of what's going to happen there. Okay, here we go. So we are Nampa bound, which area I'm fairly familiar with. And because it should be mostly freeway travel, it'll be super sweet, super simple. Well, until we get to Nampa, I should say. Once we get there, it might be less than sweet or less than simple. Yeah, I just wanted to get this stream out of the way today, because I think the event ends, if not tomorrow, like the day after tomorrow. But yeah, I would like to do all of the event on stream. And I know tomorrow's my normal day for, well, I should say later today is my normal day and time for streaming. But I have something I'm going to, so going to be kind of probably somewhat late when I get back home. And yeah, didn't want to have to force the stream to be super long if I don't have to. Now I also realized we have a bit of money in the bank here, so yeah, we should be getting pretty close to being able to buy and fully outfit another garage. I could probably buy a garage and get like a couple or a few trucks for it already. But I think the number I determined to buy and fully outfit a garage is like 1.2 million or like 1.3 million. So once we get there, that's when I'll look into purchasing another garage. Because I kind of like to be able to get it all out of the way all at once instead of having to, you know, revisit a garage. Because I feel like at that point, like, I sometimes forget. So that makes it a little bit easier just having all the money up front. And I think in about 2 more garages we'll be about halfway to, well, I think we'll be halfway to the remaining number of garages. Because I think I have like 18, and I think there's 22 or maybe 21 garages left to purchase. So probably get even quicker and easier once I do get the next couple or few garages, since each one you buy and fully outfits more money that you make every day or week in game. I mean, you get money as they do the job, so it comes in every day, but you know, sometimes you get like some pretty good bonus and reward for it. Other times it's kind of like questionable, like the amount that they're bringing in. Okay. As I always like to advise when it comes to World of Truck missions, even though the speed limit might be something, it doesn't necessarily mean you can always do the speed limit, since you're actually capped at like 65 is the speed. So even though we're in the 70, when I do get up to speed per se, it'll only be 65. I'm going to pull off here really quick, because I've been trying to also discover the map as we go as well. So let's just discover this area, since I haven't been here quite yet. I'm thinking though that after this mission, hopefully we'll have enough for another garage and to fully outfit it. It wouldn't be unheard of, because I know that sometimes you will get plenty of drivers bringing in income on a day, but sometimes you're not so lucky. So I could always just cheese the system and you know, just sleep instead. Because when you sleep, usually you'll get like a whole bunch of income at once when you have a whole bunch of garages. As basically, I think sleeping takes 8 to 12 hours in this game, depending on the state of fatigue. And you can actually sleep twice in a row. But I don't think that'd be quite as fun. Like, once I do need sleep, I might just sleep twice in a row, but I'm not going to, you know, cheese that system, because it won't let you sleep if you're mostly well rested. But once you get a little bit of fatigue, which is, you know, displayed on the little bed icon on the GPS there, you can stop for sleep. Yeah, I don't think that'd be quite as fun, quite as interesting. Yeah, I'm gonna put in the work, get all these deliveries done, and yeah, hopefully that'll make things easier, viable, and more interesting at the same time. Okay, we'll get back over in this lane. I thought I was going to be fast enough to catch up to this truck, and looks like I might be able to actually. I do always find it kind of interesting on these World of Truck missions where you should be going slower than a lot of people on the freeways, but it almost feels like since your max speed is reduced or is capped at 65, it almost feels like they kind of cap their speed a little bit too, so. Oh man. Let's see if I can get ahead of this guy. If not in the short term, in the long term, I'll probably get ahead of him. Though actually, there's another spot I can discover over here, so we'll do that instead. Then I think tomorrow when I stream, since I should be done with all the holiday events for this, if Mavericks is up for it, we might stream some Haven, maybe, because he's usually down anytime he has free time. I know he's hanging out in the chat, so he can always respond. Well, you know, chat is in voice chat, so you can respond to that. Or maybe disappeared from me. I don't know, Sam, you still there? Okay, he gave me the Irish goodbye, apparently. Yeah, no, I'll check with him tomorrow. If he's down for it, we might do that. Otherwise, I might just do a Danganronpa stream, because I've been having fun with that lately. It gives me a lot to react to, and I like to point out some of the absurd things that they say, especially since the game, yeah, really hits on finding inconsistencies with what people say. Like, that's when you can shoot truth bullets in their arguments and stuff. So, yeah. We'll see. I'll definitely be streaming sometime tomorrow, though. Yeah, the reason that I'm doing this today is tomorrow I'm going to a comedy show with Mavericks. We're going to see Gabriel Iglesias, which he basically kind of, Mavericks basically has been trying to get me to go to for a while. Like, I said no the first time, and then, like, the last time he asked me, I was like, dude, if you just buy me a ticket, I'll go. Like, I told him, it's like, if you want me to go to most any events, if you buy me a ticket, I'll just feel obligated and I'll go. And it's not that I have anything against comedy or that I don't enjoy comedy or anything. Like, I really love comedy. It's just, I don't know, there's just something different about actually going and seeing it live. I guess I've always had a hesitation to it. But it'll probably be fun. I might recount it a little bit for you guys tomorrow. That sounds like you're back there, Mavericks.
Maybe I've been here.
Well, you didn't reply to me when I asked you. You're like, I've been here, but I don't reply to you, Cam. Throwing some middle fingers off screen. Unfortunately, my roommate didn't notice it. It's a sad moment. Yeah, it's basically our hello, but he didn't get to see it. so he doesn't know that I said hello to him. Also, since I've been getting a lot closer to meeting all the requirements for affiliate, I figure I have to probably go back and watch some of my VODs and figure out, what all the things that I've said I might do for that is. So I can, well, I can't remember. I know that, like, before I moved, there were some things that I had as ideas, but then, like, since I took, like a week and a half off or whatever, that can't quite remember all the things, so I'll go back through and figure those out. Because I know it was in either the stream that was right before I took a week and a half off to move, or maybe the one right before that I'd said some goals. Yeah. Can't remember that. Luckily, I think it was towards the end of one of those streams, so I don't even have to watch the full VOD for that. Because I feel like having to pour through, like, 2 or 3 VODs, is a little bit time consuming. Especially since I'm sure, well, yeah, the one right before I took, a week and a half off of streaming, I think was like almost 6 hours. So, and the one before that was probably like, I'd assume, at least an hour and a half, maybe 2 to 3 hours. So obviously pouring through that would, take at least 7 to 9 hours, depending on how long it is. So hopefully I'm correct in my assumption that it's like towards the end of one of those. If not, I guess I have like a bit of work pouring through all those VODs. Okay. Looks like I'm missing a little bit of sliver on the map here. Oh, what the hell? Okay, I guess we'll go this way. I think this will discover this little area for me. Let's see. Cool. Yeah, it looks like I got all of this discovered now. Mavericks, since I know you stream too, do you have any goals for certain, like, marks or anything?
What do you mean? Aren't we both going for affiliate?
Well, yeah, but I'm saying, like, do you have any goals for when you become affiliate, or?
Like what?
Like, I guess, rewards. So, like, your goal would be affiliate, like, do you have, like, some rewards you've set in place, or ideas for what you're going to do at that point? Come on. I'll say.
Are you backed up or something?
Yeah, like this guy that was in front of me kind of pulled out and then he stopped. We're just gonna cruise on by this guy because he's causing me issues here. But yeah, he pulled out and then he just stopped in the middle of the lane. So. Yeah, do you not have any ideas of, like, anything you're going to do as, like, a reward or anything if you become affiliate, or? Because I always feel like it's, cool if you have those, like, oh, my goal is this, and if I reach said thing, I'm going to do this. Like maybe a special stream of something, or...
What are you gonna do?
Well, as I said, I gotta watch my VODs to see what I've promised so far.
I'm pretty sure you promised to do the one chip challenge.
I mean, maybe. I'll have to watch my VODs to make sure. But again, the question here is, you know, what are your plans for any goals that you currently have?
I mean, I don't plan anything.
You're just going to be like, oh man, I got affiliate. Here's your guys' reward. I didn't promise anything, but here's what I'm going to reward you with. Nah, like I have kind of plans set out for that. It just, I wasn't smart enough to write it down because I was like, oh, you know, it'll be in my VODs, which, since I also stream to YouTube currently, obviously I'll only be streaming to Twitch after becoming affiliate. But yes, you know, currently I can go back and watch, you know, all those VODs and see where I'm at with them. See what I promised. Like, I think I set one aside for becoming affiliate, and I think I set one aside for like 200 followers on Twitch. And then, yeah, I'll set more aside as we come up to them, and I'll probably even set some more aside when I actually write down the ones I already have.
Reward is when we both get affiliate, we'll release our song.
Are you talking about the one you just want us to write lyrics on, or?
No, the other one. The one for getting affiliate.
Oh, okay. So a special affiliate song. Yeah, I could start work on that. I love how you say our song when it's like, you know, I'm gonna have to be the one doing the work on it probably.
Well, I mean, it'll only be released when
You'll only be released one?
we both get affiliate.
Ah, fair enough. But, you know, if I'm the one, like, putting in all the work on it, like, I feel like that's, I'm getting the short end of the stick here, man.
I mean, you don't got any recording equipment.
But I do. I also have recording software.
You have a sound booth too?
No, but that's what you can use recording software for, like a digital audio workstation, which is the software that I have is a type of DAW.
I want to at least get those sound padding thingy for the microphone.
Oh yeah, I know what you're talking about. I'm trying to think. Isn't that just basically like another type of pop filter?
Well, it goes behind it.
Oh, I know what you're talking about now. I thought you were just talking about the those foam pop filters that go over the mic. But yeah, I know what you're talking about. The ones that's the noise canceling thing, so you don't have any reflective audio.
Yeah.
Yeah, to be fair, like I feel like if I'm writing any song, it's probably going to be most likely just instrumental.
No.
Hey. Yeah.
Other than that case, I already have a song I could release.
Oh, that one that you commissioned someone to do, basically.
My circus, yes.
Yes, yes. You're one for, you know, what you basically your background music for when you're juggling for my chat. See, one thing I do want to pick up, whether it's paid for, you know, even free, is like some virtual instrument plugins that I can use with my DAW. Because it'd be really nice to be able to, for the instruments that I can't play or that I can't, you know, have, you know, Ryan play. It'd be nice to have the option of, you know, just going in and kind of programming those instruments. Which I know there's definitely a whole bunch of different virtual instruments you can get, which basically you can either program through using a MIDI keyboard or something, or you can also in the DAW just program, you know, through using your mouse and stuff. Which is probably the way I would go about it, since I don't have a MIDI keyboard, and it'd be a pain to, you know, learn how to. I guess, I mean, I don't know, maybe it'd just be a good thing for, like, hey, here's your introduction to keyboarded instruments. Okay, let's see here. What's the closest? Burns. I guess that's close enough. Yeah, I think that'd also give a lot more versatility too. Having some virtual instruments. And it's like, well, I know how to play bass, and then Ryan knows how to play, you know, various keyboarded instruments. But having the option of, like, oh, I could program in some, like, you know, violin or guitar or drums or something would be super nice. I mean, especially drums. Drums would be like the nicest of the bunch, since, you know, capturing drum audio usually requires like quite the setup. Things like electric instruments are usually pretty easy to capture. You can just run them through a box to your computer, and then you can just, what the hell? But yeah, you can just run them into a box through your computer and capture them directly in your digital audio workstation, and then work on them from there. You know, figure out whether you need to adjust the levels, add any post effects or anything. Stuff like that. I think if I'm adding any effects, it'd probably just be, you know, through the pedal I already use for my bass. I don't think I need necessarily anything beyond that, unless it's like just clean input. Though working in a DAW can be a little bit of a pain sometimes. Like sometimes I'll be like working on something in there and it'll be like, man, I wish this was just one touch more user friendly. I haven't really had too much that I've done there yet, so I'm sure once I have a lot more you know, experience with using it, it'll be one of those things where it's like, okay, now I don't really have any issues with this. Like, it's all easy enough now. Okay, I guess we'll go back to this other lane. Yeah, it's funny is I did set aside my I forget what they're called. I always want to call them a direct input box, but they actually have some different name. But like, I set that aside so that I would, you know, remember to get that hooked up. But then wherever I said decide, like I completely, like, forgot where. Like I think I put it on like one of my shelves, but I think I may have put some other stuff on top of it, so I'm gonna have to like look for it again. It's like I know that I pulled it out somewhere, but I just don't know where I'm keeping it. That'll be super useful though, because it's like, well, I can just record bass tracks, you know, straight to computer at that point. Which can be good for a couple of purposes, honestly. Like with that, it makes it easier if you have like an idea that you're trying to pursue with a song, or just trying to pursue in general, to like go back, listen to it, and be like, okay, here's my idea, let's see where we can run with it. And also, you know, keeps a record of it, because like I know there have been some times where I'll have an idea, I'll just start playing it, and then like I'll have it in mind for a while, but then like I'll yeah, practice some other things for a while and completely forget the idea. And it's like, damn, what was the idea I was working on? And sometimes you can remember it after thinking hard enough, and other times it's like you remember it a little bit, but then, you know, you start trying to work on it again, and you can tell it's different, and it's like, no, this isn't what I was originally planning. So yeah, that'll be nice to pull out and find and actually get to work with a bit more, since it'd be a useful tool. You know, Sam, I just had a stupid idea.
Yeah.
I should, like, credit you as the lyricist for, like, any instrumental song that I make. It's like, you know, here's the credits. Here's the lyricist for this, and then people will be like, wait a second, what do you mean the lyricist? This literally has 0 lyrics. Like, yeah.
Well, you'll get a sample of me just going, hey, hey.
That's always just your lyrics, just hey, hey.
You'll stick it somewhere random.
That would be pretty funny, actually. It's like, yeah, lyricist and singer, same. And yeah, people would be like, what the hell? What is this? Like, why is he credited on, like, all of your songs and he literally only says, hey, hey? And that's all the lyrics he's ever written was hey, hey. Then someone's gonna like basically, sue you for stealing their lyric idea. I'm like, oh man, I didn't know they stole those lyric ideas from anyone. Like, I thought they were original. Okay, I think I'm going to stop here and sleep at this station so I can also get some repairs done. I feel like right after the stream, though, I'm probably going to find that, input device for capturing, sound from instruments. And then probably after that, go right to sleep.
I thought you've gone completely nocturnal already.
I'm like in between. I'm mostly nocturnal. I mean, to be fair, like, I had originally, like, woken up pretty early in the day today. Like, I think I'd originally woke up at, like, 11 or something. But I was like, I slept really well, but on the flip side, like, I didn't sleep at all the day before, so it's like, I'm just gonna go back to sleep for a while, because, usually when you go, like, a full 24 hours of sleep, it takes a few days to make up for it. So I was like, I'm just gonna make up for it in one day. And I got up like early evening or something. And I kind of moved some stuff around, and eventually was like, okay, I'm going to do some research and stuff. And after all of that, I was like, okay, time to see if Sam's online, and also time to do some streaming.
What'd you research?
I was researching some stuff about like Linux, and then also I was researching a little bit about like audio sources and stuff for sound alerts. Oh, look at that. We actually have enough for a new garage. I'm going to do that really quick now. Let's see here. Garage manager. Let me just make sure that all my garages currently have drivers and trucks. Okay, they all do. Let me see what it defaults to. Okay, defaults to the lowest first. Sweet, that makes life easy. I think I was... Oh, wrong button. I forgot they changed up the control scheme for moving stuff a little bit. Okay. Yeah, so I think I was working on getting them all in Wyoming now. So let's purchase. Okay, now we can go back to Garage Manager. Okay, now comes the fun part of filling this up with drivers and stuff. Man, he really always tries to push these like eco people on me. I don't need fuel economy. I want long distance above all else. Okay, yeah, let's just go driver manager so I can hire as many as I like. I didn't know there'd be a one-by-one basis there. That's a little bit of a pain. Explosives. Oh my god, I hit B while I hit A at the same time. Explosives seem like it'd be useful. Casper, sweet. Actually, we'll put you in the last slot so I can go from the top back. Yeah, I think Fragile's a little bit better. This person's got 3, so I would say they're the best choice. Hopefully the other person with some long distance is still there afterwards, though. I'd be a little bit sad if they weren't. Aw, they are. Look at that. Yeah, I think eventually, like, I'm going to be down to, like, the bottom of the bunch. Because I think it kind of degrades in qualities you hire out all the people. Okay, truck dealers. Where is the closest? Kenworth. Right there, it looks like. Sweet. Yeah, I feel like there should be a way to, like, favorite trucks and stuff so you can just buy them, like, easily. And send them to the proper location. Though I'm sure the people who make this game, like, don't necessarily expect people to do what I'm doing, you know? Like, I'm sure they're like, oh, people will fill their, like, garages with, like, drivers and trucks, like, you know, probably one by one, like, as the money comes available. Like, no, I only want to deal with it once I have enough money to, like, fully outfit that thing. Okay, maybe that costs less than I thought. I think it did. Let me just crunch some numbers on that. So it's 180 for the base purchase, then 100,000 for the upgrade. So that's 280,000. And I think it's like 1,000 to hire a new driver. So 5 drivers, another 5,000. So 285,000. And the trucks are about 160,000 each. There's 5 of those, so about 800,000. Say it's almost 1.2 mil. I mean, I guess I had a little bit more than that to start with. Or I guess 1.1 mil. Well, closer to 1.2. I mean, to be fair, I'm like kind of overestimating the cost of the trucks there. But they're close enough to 160,000. I don't think it's terrible to assume. Oh man, I was hoping that I was close enough to like discover the road next to me. That's unfortunate. I'm gonna go this way. Discovered this stuff over here really quick. Oh man. I almost feel like I need to downgrade my truck. Get it to get to be one of the day cabs or whatever. Okay. Discovered some more stuff here in Ontario. Now let's just turn around. Yeah, I can only imagine that, like, once this game is, like, fully realized, you know, fully developed and all the DLCs and stuff are out, that eventually there will be a 100% category for, like, completion. which I can only imagine how long that would take, since it's like, oh, you'd have to discover like all, 50 states, you'd have to discover like every town, every building in all 50 states, see all the views and stuff. Yeah, man. I mean, even as it is, like, only having, like a quarter of the US available, it still feels like there's so much that you have to go through. A lot of travel to do, a lot to discover. Oh, there we go. I was looking at my keyboard trying to figure out which key it was that does the turn signal. Because obviously my turn signal's done on the gamepad I use, but when you do something that affects, that would basically use one of the keys on the keyboard, like it'll show on there corresponding. I was like, I just want to see which key's blinking. That's actually one thing I do like about this game, is like if you have an RGB keyboard, like the keyboard will light up, basically for various functions of the game. Like it highlights, your forward, backwards, and left and right keys, your vods, and like various other keys are different colors, kind of in regards to their function, or to say whether they're active or not. Plus, when you're filling up, that's like my favorite thing, since depending on how far down your tank is, like it'll show that when you start filling, and then you'll see the fuel per se, coming from the top, and slowly fill up the keyboard till it's all green. Cool little detail there. I hope that like this game clears up for me eventually. I feel like all my driving has been in the rain in this game for this whole stream. I don't know why it's so rainy. Like, I feel like there must be something with their weather thing that just makes it more prone to rain than not. Even though, like, I mean, I have it turned up somewhat, but more to like just kind of a standard level, not like a rain all the time level. And it always seems like rain's fairly common, so especially in states where it's like, you know, you don't get all the rain in this state, so like I'm pretty sure rain's not tied to the state itself, but that would be pretty interesting and be cool if you know, having your rain slider on the normal didn't make it rain like all the time. I mean, all this gray is like making me feel gray, you know? Yeah, the other day I was on the YouTubes and I realized that there's like a video I saved to later to watch and I never got to, but it was like basically some settings, or like telling you some settings you can do to avoid like bots and stuff. I was like, that is 100% what I need. Because like, man,
You get spammed.
I do get spammed. And I don't know what it is. It's always my YouTube chat that like has bots and stuff. And it's like a fairly recent problem too. Like, it didn't used to be an issue. But then like recently, like I don't know what they did. Like they must have changed something in how you get an account or something. 'Cause yeah, like now it's like spam, spam, spam. Which I guess if I was smart, I'd also like report the accounts that just spam me, but like I always just, you know, forget to do that part. I always just do the remove message and block you, or I guess there's no block user per se, it's just hide user on this channel. Which I mean is almost as good as a block, but I feel like a block is a little bit better because it's like, well, now they only have the option of looking at your content. Which I don't know if those bots like, oh hey, you know, even though this account can't comment here, we at least still see as like a channel that we can watch and yeah, I'll leave a message, you know. Now we're just going to do the lazy park this time. Make things a little bit quicker here. Okay, continue. Let's see what the external contracts look like now. No, that's not what I want. Okay. Oops. Burns to Ontario. Guess that's good enough. Okay, Sam. Entertain my chat for a little bit. I gotta take a leak. Right. Do some juggling for me. Okay, I'm back from pee break. How many times did you juggle, Sam?
You were gone so very little time. It was so fast. I was able to set up.
Oh man, what the hell? Okay. Now, for my brief amount of time that was gone, like Ryan had told me that on Linux he finally set up a virtual machine for, you know, handling anything Windows related that you might have to do. And he said that it has a very Windows 98 aesthetic to it. Which to me, you know, I think that's totally a selling factor in like, oh, I should switch to Linux sometime soon. See, then the question would be like, you know, Would I would I stream games like through Linux at that point, or would I just do it through the virtual machine? I think I'd just do it through the virtual machine at that point, you know? I don't have to worry about any conflicts with programs or anything, or any incompatibilities. Because I know that obviously Linux isn't necessarily compatible, yeah, with everything. But on the flip side, the more and more I've seen Ryan use it, the more and more it's like I really need to switch to that. Like, I've been meaning to, then he's switched to it and pulled the trigger on it before me, so it's like, man, I need to hop to it, you know? Though I know, Sam, you're like, yeah, I'm not going to switch to Linux, I'm just going to stay on Windows. And I get it. I guess the question is, though, are you planning on upgrading to Windows 11, or, I mean, maybe, I guess, downgrading? Yes, no, maybe so. I'm going to take your silence as a yes. You just don't want to admit to wanting to downgrade to Windows 11.
Wait, did you ask anything?
Yeah, I had, and you never answered, so I was like, well,
Oh.
fuck it, I don't even care now. I don't even care.
What'd you ask?
It doesn't even matter anymore.
Okay. Then you shouldn't have asked.
I mean, it mattered when I asked, but now I'm over it.
Well, I mean, if it doesn't matter now, it didn't matter to start with.
It totally mattered then.
Nope.
I was just like, you know what, Sam often ignores questions I throw his way, so I'm just not even going to, follow up on it. It's like, I was like trying to have an active conversation. It's like, nope, I got stonewalled. 100% stonewalled in this conversation.
I mean, if you got stonewalled, then you weren't really trying that hard.
Hey man, you can't really force someone to respond to you. Especially when it comes to, like, being online. If I was in person, I could probably, like, force you to respond some way, but...
I mean, you just failed, that's it.
No. No, no, no. Just have an inactive chat partner. One who's like, oh man, I know you want to chat, but, yeah, if you're going to ask me something, I'm just not going to respond. Actually, you know what, Sam? That kind of fits the aesthetic, though, when you think about it. Because, I mean, you are the female in this relationship, so... It feels like it fits that aesthetic, you know? See, point proven. I'm 100% right here. Okay, let's reposition the cable for my gamepad there. Kept bumping my mouse. Yeah, I feel like that's something that they should implement in this game. That if you're using a gamepad, it doesn't, take mouse inputs while you're actively using the gamepad. I'd very much appreciate that. I guess just the angle in the road, not an actual turn. Felt like it should have been an actual turn, but not quite. Okay, I think it's time to get past all these guys. They're just all slowing me down. Like, it was a 60 where they were, and they were just going like 30 something, which I feel is like unacceptable for a 60, even if it's like raining and kind of shitty out. It still was unacceptable for a 60.
Alright, I'm gonna bed.
Okay, later.
Later.
Well, there we go, guys. That was the wonderful Mavericks. He's going to bed. Just have me now. Hoping that sometime tonight, maybe chat will pick up a little bit, have a little bit more to reply to. But hey, if you guys just want to watch in the background, fine enough with me. This feels a little bit slow, just a little bit. But hey, yeah, I just want things to be, you know, cool, calm, relaxing, and potentially fun. Just potentially. Actually, let me pause this in game really quick and do one thing. Since Mavericks is gone, I just want to change up something Discord. Okay, cool. Got that changed up here. And let me just pull that up. There we go. Oh, wrong thing. And pull the game back up here. Sweet. Shit, if I was smart, I would have tried to pull into the recruitment agency there and just the tip and, you know, discovered that on the map since it hasn't been discovered quite yet. But maybe I'll remember that next time. Or maybe I'll just do like a kind of separate stream to roam around and discover new places. Yeah, let's do that actually. Holiday event is like my main concern right now, so I'm going to mostly work on that actually. Get that out of the way. I forget what it said the rewards was, but we're almost here, so I'll check what the reward is and see if there's anything, you know, that's super worth it. I mean, I'm sure it'll be worth it, but you know, just want to see what the rewards are going to be and what all the challenges are. Also, kind of want to see if it shows if the community's made the progress they need for the community rewards yet. Because yeah, the community rewards are usually some of the better ones, but that's because it's kind of like a stretch goal, I'd say. Where, you know, if everyone does, I think, you know, the base level of stuff and then also does all the community stuff, like, you know, it kind of seems like they reward you pretty well for that. Honestly, I think for the last event there was, I think it might have been the only reward I got was technically the community reward. But that's because, like, I forget that they post their times in, like, Universal Common Time. So I thought, like, it was just, like, based upon local playtime. And yeah, I was like, oh yeah, I have plenty of time to get that done. Then, like, I logged in to do it and it was like, oh, event's already over. And it's like, oh, what the hell? Okay, let's see here. Let's take a look really quick. Okay, so one gift. Oh, that's for the community stuff. Oh yeah, you can't just grab and drag yet or anymore. Man, that update that changed how gamepads work in this still kind of bugs me. Like it's not great. Anyway, for personal goal rewards, World of Trucks achievement. Okay, I mean that is what it is. Array of decorative lighting for trucks. That would actually be pretty cool. And then 7 tiers in total. Oh, I'm sure that's probably already been met. Yeah, that's definitely been met actually, because I don't know. Let's see. Each tier of, well, let's see. I guess it doesn't tell what the universal, like what the community goal would be. Each reward be a Steam inventory item for both those, so that's cool that it actually transfers over to both, because I do have both those, and I might play some Euro Truck sometime. Or I think I have that anyway. I'll have to check actually. I think there's a limit though for how many gifts a city can have. I didn't see any there, but let's take a look. Pretty sure there is. World map. Okay, that doesn't show it. Let's go to external contracts maybe. Okay, so yeah, it looks like a gift. You can have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Make sure. 9. Yeah, so 9 for a city. Oh wait, maybe not. Let's see, 3, 6, 9, 10. Okay, looks like maybe 10. I'm actually surprised like this whole map isn't yellow, honestly. I figured like the whole map would totally be yellow at this point. I figured the community would have done enough for that. Oh man, I would love to, you know, help with that becoming a thing, but honestly, I feel like that would totally be way too much. Napa to Grangeville, how long is that? 195. I think I might actually just fast travel to someplace else and see if I can find some shorter ones. Let's see here. Let's go to Ogden because like there is a whole bunch of cities right around it. So it's probably got some really short ones. I would come down here, but the speed limit's reduced there. If Ogden doesn't, I might come right in here. Because there's probably a whole bunch in there as well. Now while we're here, we'll service my truck again. Boom. Okay, go here, here, and then up here. It's a little bit better. I was hoping it would be like one of these super quick ones, but not quite. Oh, and it's not even Ogden. I don't know. Let's see here. Refresh. I mean, it's technically shorter and oh, actually no. I think the ones I was doing was from Idaho Falls to Jackson. Here we'll fast travel to Vernal. I am going to find a place to, yeah, make these all a little bit quicker. Oh wait, not what I wanted. Quick travel. I'm going to see if I can find some way to make these all quicker, just so I can get them out of the way a little bit faster. Oh wait, I don't even need to do that. What am I doing? Let's turn that off. Go here. Go here. That's all I want. Gifts. Okay. Let's just quick travel one more time. I'm just gonna travel to Idaho Falls up here. Well, we'll do this one. Make life a little bit quicker. Because I think I need what, 3 more, 4 more. But yeah, if I can just rocket these all out and like within the course of the hour, that'd be pretty fun for me. Okay, here we go. Oh my god, I hate how when you go to the search thing, it like defaults you down there. Bit annoying. Okay, there we go. And let's see, hopefully that's like right the location that matters, super close. Okay, not right at the location I'm at, but yeah, realizing now that I'm at the gas station, so it wouldn't make sense to have a delivery pickup from here. Also, I always find it funny this game that you can stall on automatic. Like, I don't know, I just can't work out the intricacies of how that could ever work. Like, I get it for, you know, how this game has a kind of automatic feature for manuals. Like, if you set your thing for automatic, but you actually have manual transmission, it'll actually do all the shifting for you. Yeah, I just don't get how for like the actual automatic transmission, like definitely an automatic, it's like no, you can still stall it. Like wait, how can I stall an automatic? Because like, yeah, it has the torque converter, so even if I'm going like super slow or something, yeah, I should just engage the torque converter. Buddy, it's my turn. I was on the street with right of way there. Okay, we're just going to make a right here. Look at that. That was the perfect choice. It was yellow, so I'm all good. I want to see if I can cheese this. Okay, it didn't let me cheese it that way. Actually, I know how to cheese it. Like, if you go into the opposite lane, like oncoming traffic, and you just run red light, it totally only won't even recognize that you ran the red. At least most of the time it doesn't. Okay. I was going to take that stop sign with me. It's mine now. Okay, we're gonna see if we can just rocket these out. Make them as quick as possible. Yeah, I have no clue where that stop sign came from. That's weird. Why it's in the middle of the road. What sort of highway engineer would put a stop sign in the middle of the road? Also, I'm just gonna make this left turn. I don't even care. I honestly feel like the $700 there saves me enough time that paying it to make that left turn is totally worth it. Yeah, I can see the reflection of something in my glasses and it's bugging me. Let me push my glasses a little bit closer here. There we go, much better. I mean, I guess I can still kind of see it. Oh, okay, I see what it is. It's like the side of my head and also like a bit of my headphones there. It was just throwing me off though every time I looked at it, or every time I caught it in the corner of my eye. I was like, "What is that?" Because like I could see the headphone, but I wasn't sure what that was because I thought it was something on the wall or something, and it was not. Let's get past all these guys. Okay, look at that. Perfect. I think today is going to be just speed these along. Because I feel like doing the same deliveries over and over gets a little bit stale, so just kind of want to get them done and get the event done. And then yeah, hopefully get some more garages and stuff. Look at that. I was totally being a law-abiding citizen there. Definitely not breaking any laws right behind that police officer, which he probably should have noticed if I was or not. But since get a ticket or anything, I must have been following the law to the T. That truck back there is playing a dangerous game. He's like, I think I can turn while this guy's turning, even though, yeah, he definitely almost hit me. If there's one thing I know about this game, even when they hit you, a lot of times you're still at fault, unless it's like so egregious that they're like, yeah, there's no way you caused this. So barring that, it's like, no, you're 100% always at fault. Yeah, since we've had some like more silent parts here, it sounds like they may have had like cricket chirping to this game. I mean, maybe they always had that, but definitely the first time I'm noticing it. Also, I just noticed I have a kitty cat. Let me pet her a little bit. Sometimes she'll come up and rub up on my leg while I'm streaming. Other times she'll come to the side of me and, put a paw on me. Sometimes without claw, sometimes with claw. So, she's a pretty old kitty, but on the flip side, sometimes she acts a little bit youthful. Come on. There we go. Show you off to the world here. Here she is. Okay, I'm going to set you down and see what you do. Sometimes she'll just stay on my lap here, other times she'll get on my desk, so we will see. Give her some pets since, she's a pretty good kitty. Yeah. She does require quite a bit of attention, so give her some attention, then she'll probably leave me alone for a bit. Yep, she's taking the desk route. Okay, well, let's see how far she goes with it. I don't actually mind like too much when she decides to crawl up on my desk because she's usually pretty good about not messing with anything on my desk. Only problem is she's kind of clumsy, so a lot of times when she is on my desk, like she'll knock things over, like not too many things, but she'll knock one or two things over, but usually just be on accident. Okay. Misty. Let me turn so you can jump where you feel comfortable. Or maybe not. Just waiting for her to make up her mind on what she wants to do here. I almost feel like she seems content enough to be like, it's gonna stay on your lap. I feel like she kind of wants to jump, but she's kind of just doubting herself here. Oof, there we go. I just wanted to give her a little bit more space to jump there, and yeah, it was a good idea because looks like that's what was making her question whether she could do it or not. There we go. See, that's a solution right there to running red lights. You just gotta be in the complete wrong lane. It's like, no. He's in the wrong lane to be, running a red light. Yep. It looks like my cat hasn't had her fill of pets and stuff. Well, since my cat's being a little bit needy, I think I might stop after I finish this delivery then. so I can give her some attention. But yeah, I guess I'll just finish up the holiday events sometime in my free time. Just because, again, they've been feeling a little bit repetitive, and I do want to stream something else tomorrow, so we'll just call it with this one. Okay, yeah, now I mean, I literally only need 2 more. I might just do a special stream on Saturday to finish this off and then do some other things as well. But yeah, no, I think tomorrow I'll probably just play some Danganronpa. And yeah, it'll be pretty fun. If you guys haven't caught my Danganronpa streams yet, they're always pretty enjoyable. I like to point out the absurdities of the game. And then I will just do a extra stream for American Truck Sim on Saturday to finish off the holiday event. Since I was planning on finishing up, and my cat's like kind of just staring at me, telling me to give her attention. So yeah, I will catch you guys later though. You can check me out on Twitch or YouTube. I stream on both currently. I am trying to get to affiliate on Twitch, so I'm getting pretty close there. And then if you go to my profile on either of those, you can see the link to the other. You can also see the link to my Discord. I'd recommend joining that just because you get announcements, and it is also a good place to chat with me. Sometimes I'll be in the voice chat there, or if there's a message posted, a lot of times I'll reply to that. So I will catch you guys later. I hope you have a good night.